Good morning, Terraria players, and welcome back to another mind-blowing installment of the Calamity mod 1-block challenge, now with more than one block. I am Bladeburger, your superior dining choice in any American restaurant, and in this episode, we continue towards the end. Let's take a look at the main mods used this run, with Calamity and the 1-block challenge mod by Chop of the Butt. Remember, this section has not yet received the 1.5.2 update that the current 1-block challenge mod is in. That comes later. With the intro out of the way, let's get back into the mod. To start, I created a large arena in the artificial Brimstone crag biome I had to get ready to fight the next modded boss, the Brimstone Elemental. Normally I'd skip her, but I needed a very important item from her from continuing on. As I couldn't actuate the Brimstone blocks for some reason, I just built a tall arena. No other prep work was needed, so let's get into the fight against the Brimstone Elemental. And the Brimstone Elemental was down. Inside her treasure bag, she held a weapon from her loot pool, a random accessory from her loot pool, and her revengeance item, which was a pet. Alright. Her expert mode item caused brimstone flames to rain down from the sky occasionally. She did drop one of the two items I needed, the Abaddon, a shield type accessory. I would need it later for a very strong shield accessory. As for the second item I needed, I would get it later, as I went right into the next modded boss, Calamity. Prepare for unfortunately timed rain that made the projectiles annoyingly hard to see. Enjoy! Calamitous down. Inside her treasure bag, she held Ashes of Calamity, a necessary crafting material for appearing gear at the stage, a broken hero sword, a weapon from her loot pool, and her expert mode item, which reduced your damage reduction by 10%, but increased damage by 15%, as well as allowing brimstone fireballs to rain occasionally. It went into another accessory, which combined the effects of the Brimstone Elemental's one with this one and the Obsidian Rose. Very strong. From her treasure bag, I got a new summon weapon, the Entropy's Vigil. It summoned mini versions of Calamitous and her brothers. Next up, it was time for Plantera. I had finished and actuated an arena earlier, so I was ready to go. However, breaking a natural spawning bulb actually broke my game. No idea why, just went down to like 2 frames a second. Instead of trying for another bulb, I crafted a spawner through Farger's Mutant. There is one from the 1-block mod, but I wasn't aware of it until later. And now let's get into Plantera. Enjoy the fight! Plantera down. When she went down, perennial ore spawned in the world. Not much, but hey, the slimes exist. Inside her treasure bag, she held a new material, living shards. These were used to make a ton of Terra weapons, including a new summon weapon, the Plantation Staff. It made a mini Plantera, but also consumed multiple minion slots. Neat. Next up, I opened some Brimstone Elemental treasure bags to get the second of the 2 items I needed from her, the Rose Stone. It was a summon accessory that summoned a waifu that shot brimstone fireballs. It was the second of 4 waifus I could obtain. The other 2 come next episode. I then sat in the dungeon for a while, gathering ectoplasm so I could make a mega accessory, the Asgard's Valor. It was a shield made from a bunch of shields throughout progression, including the Ornate Shield from last episode, the Abaddon Shield of the Ocean, which was crafted from Victi bars, the Ankh Shield, and a few crafting materials and 5 life fruits. The materials I needed were the Cores of Calamity, which was made from 3 Cores of Chaos, 3 Cores of Sunlight, and 3 Cores of Ilium, as well as an Ash of Calamity. The cores themselves were made from the essence of their respective type and an ectoplasm, and thus the Asgard's Valor was made. It combined all the effects of the shield, gave a lot of defense, and gave a holy dash. Very strong accessory. And with that, we finish off this episode. Let's take a look at upgrades made. For armor, there was no changes. For weapons, I upgraded to the Plantation Staff and the Entropy's Vigil. For accessories, I added the Rose Stone and Asgard's Valor to my arsenal. In the next episode, we trudge on, getting closer and closer to the Moon Lord and beyond. Stay tuned for that next week. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Blade Burger out.